Well, all right. How about we dive in with another a birthday reading from The Secret Language of Birthdays. For May 12th, the day of the mischievous maverick. We got a picture of a rabbit who's pulling a carrot out of a garden, I reckon. Yeah, a little mischievous. Yeah. Hey, is it May 12th and it's your birthday today? Well, if it is, I just want to extend you a heartfelt happy birthday. And if your birthday's long since passed and you're just finding this now, well, I hope you had a happy birthday. For everyone else who's joining us, maybe it's your birthday today. Well, happy birthday. And if you're just here out of curiosity, well, I hope you enjoy yourself. And thanks for joining. All right. Your month is May. Your day is 12. Your sign is 21 to 23 degrees Taurus. Your period is Taurus III. And your elemental qualities is fixed earth. May 12th, the day of the mischievous maverick. Those born on May 12th have a naughty allure. Their mischievousness may not be extreme enough to get them into trouble with authorities, but they are known for their teasing and their light-hearted pranks which they play with a twinkle in their eye. Some May 12 people are very serious in their approach to life, but they still seem to have a knack for getting into hot water, or at least very warm. Basically, they just can't do things like everyone else. They have their own highly developed style and mode of operation that often clashes with that of others. May 12 people are debunkers. They are never so happy as when they are refuting questionable claims, wielding irony, even derision, with a devastating effect. On the other hand, they do not claim to have all the answers themselves, and indeed it may be difficult to nail down what they actually believe in. Rarely will they go out of their way to help in this respect, since they are insightful but somewhat guarded about discussing their own philosophy and principles. They are, however, able to offer fresh approaches to the problems of others, which may invariably prove useful. In so often going against the established order of things, May 12 people may be mistaken for radicals or rebels. Nothing could be farther from the truth. Most often they are conservative in outlook and decidedly logical. They may also appear hard or at least cool and unemotional. In fact, a large part of this stony and critical facade is a barrier erected against the incursions of the world. Those born on this day are often found in leadership roles because they actually have little to no desire to rule others. They are most often chosen by superiors for such positions on the basis of merit. May 12 people stand out from a crowd because both of their capabilities and their intense drive and dedication. Not only do they radiate a very sympathetic image to their superiors, but also co-workers as well. Those born on this day have the kind of self-assuredness that encourages a strong bond of admiration to form with their peers, and they may therefore be asked to be a spokesperson for a group. Likeable, but not at all easy to get too close with, they maintain their aloof status while making us laugh at the absurdity of life's passing comedy. May 12 people are very sensible and rarely appear to be foolish or deluded themselves. They are by no means dwellers in the fantasy world, but through their lucidity allows others to see how silly social conventions as well as rigid philosophies can be. May 12 people generally see themselves as serious rather than lighthearted characters. It is the foolishness and delusions of others which necessitate the launching of their pointed barbs. It should be noted that those born on this day make good friends, but bad enemies. All right, let's move on to those born on this day. So you know what company May 12 people are in. Judo Krishnamurti, who was an Indian philosopher teacher and wrote The Impossible Question. Florence Nightingale, the British founder of modern nursing profession. Edward Lear, landscape painter, light verse writer, and he invented limericks. The Owl and the Pussycat. Katharine Hepburn, film actress. Joseph Beuys? Beuys? I don't know. I'm butchering it. He was a German painter and sculptor. Frank Stella was a painter also and a construction artist. Dante Gabriel Rossetti, a pre-Raphaelite poet and painter. Gabriel Fayeur, French composer noted for songs. George Carlin, comedian, TV actor. The George Carlin Show. Yogi Berra, baseball catcher, played on 10 World Series winners, a 3-time AL MVP, managed the Yankees and Mets to pennants. We got Justus von Liebig, a German chemist, established quantitative organic analysis. Burt Bacharach, who was a songwriter. Howard K. Smith, a TV journalist and anchor. Steve Winwood, a singer-songwriter of Traffic. Farley Mowat, Canadian naturalist, writer of Never Cry Wolf, autobiography, Born Naked. We got Pat McCormick, U.S. Olympic 4 gold medal winning diver. Emilio Estevez, film actor, director, son of Martin Sheen. Andrei Amalric, a maverick Soviet writer. Lennox Berkeley, a composer. Wilfred Hyde White, British film and stage actor. All right, let's move on to your numbers and your planets. Those born on the 12th of the month are ruled by the number 3, as 2 plus 1 equals 3, and by the expansive planet Jupiter. Those ruled by the number 3 frequently rise to the highest positions in their particular sphere. They also tend to be dictatorial, and the more dominant of May 12 personalities should be aware of this. However, combined Jupiter and Venus, the ruler of Taurus, influences can lend an air of gentleness and idealism to those born on this day. Those ruled by the number 3 like to be independent, so May 12 people may feel the urge to relinquish positions of authority for greater freedom. They can also just grow tired of directing others. The Jupiterian nature of number 3 lends May 12 people a highly positive, expansive, and optimistic attitude in their outlook and endeavors. Let's move on to your tarot. The 12th card of the major arcana is the Hanged Man, who dangles by his foot in a head-down position. Though such a position seems helpless, the Hanged Man is nevertheless spiritually powerful and deeply thoughtful. The positive attitudes of this card are recognizing limitations and overcoming them, as well as simply being human, not humid. Negative aspects are spiritual myopia, and restrictedness. Here's your health. Those born on May 12 usually have a well-developed appetite for all sorts of food. Fortunately, this rarely leads to obesity because they burn energy quickly. They must resist binges, however, which can upset both their metabolism and their sensitive nervous system. Developing a feeling of inner calm through self-study and meditation is recommended. May 12 mischievousness alleviates resentment and opens a creative outlet for aggravation and negativity. Other moderate exercise is recommended for those highly energetic people, unless, of course, they show unusual athletic ability. Here's some advice. Leave people to their own devices. Are you comfortable in the role of missionary? Try to sweeten your acid tongue on occasion and cultivate diplomacy. Remember to love both yourself and others. All right, and here's your meditation. What is the moment? We are only here in the moment if we share space and time with what we observe. Okay, let's move on to your strengths and your weaknesses. Your strengths are you're lucid, you're talented, and ironic. Your weaknesses, overly critical and disturbing. All right, your season is spring, and once again, you're a Taurus III specifically, and your element qualities is fixed earth. And that has been May 12th, the day of the Mischievous Maverick, from the secret language of birthdays. Hey, I got an affiliate link for this book down in the description. Do yourself a favor and pick one up. You know, over 1 million copies sold for a reason. This thing makes a great coffee table book. And if you're ever throwing a party or having people over, you break this thing out, and it's sure to get the energy up, get the conversation started, for sure. Did that speak to you there, May 12 folks? Did it describe you at all? If it did, you know, let me know down in the comments if it did or didn't. I didn't think mine described me very well, but I had some friends of mine tell me it fit me to a T. And after some consideration, I found that it was true. Just the ego is getting in the way, right? Any event. Hey, once again, if it was your birthday, I just want to say happy birthday. And for those of you that just clicked on the video out of curiosity, well, I hope you enjoyed yourself. I hope you learned something. And I hope you come back for your birthday proper. All right. You take care of yourselves.